Hello everyone, it's Ed with Brain MTG here. I am back after tons of driving today, and I had some thoughts about the current state of the market and where we're going in the future. So when I was in traffic earlier, I've been driving all day, I made a little video. Let's talk about it.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
Hey everybody, Ed here. It is time to buy reserve list cards and sealed product. I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time now. I guess Rudy's video kind of made me do it also at this point, because I've been thinking about it. Yes, he makes a good point. Things have rubber banded backwards. I've been noticing 50% is pretty accurate, especially even cards. He was talking about Weatherlight boxes going from $4,000 to $2,000 specifically. I see more 3. I mean, we all can't get the cheapest of the prices, we're not stores, or we're not Rudy who gets offered all of them. But, cards like reserve list cards, Mana Vortex, for example, that was a good $100 card, and now is a $50 card. Kind of across the board, all these cards, especially the most recently pumped ones, like Old Man of the Sea, popped last buyout, not this one, last one. So I don't see it retracting much, you know what I mean? Because that's already been popped. But stuff like Mana Vortex, Donate, like a couple of ones that I know I got a couple of copies of, and that's why I know the price is retracted. But that's not the only thing I'm seeing. Like all these $5 to $10 penny stock reserve list cards, they've retracted like 60, 80% in some cases. And it's like, that makes sense. That was the latest stuff to pop, But so now let's talk about this, right? We're seeing it in boxes. We're seeing it in cards. I'm going to go out there and get a box. I intend on buying a couple old boxes soon. I'll be showing them on the channel. But it's also like, that stuff is so cheap. And it's time to buy, right? But like, I've been talking about this for a while, about how near mint and mint is disappearing, and what used to be light play is now near mint. It's ridiculous. I think you combine that with what we're seeing with the boxes and prices on singles, I think it's time to buy. I think it's time to get rid of what I can to raise capital on the low end for some major moves. I think buying sealed like 4 horsemen from maybe box breaks or legit packs, I think that's the way to go, because that covers, like, it ticks all the boxes, right? It's reserve list, old, vintage, sealed, minty, likely. We don't know until we open it, right? A lot of those old cards, the quality control, the QC back in the day was not great, to say the least. And then you don't even want to talk about centering. A whole pack of antiquities can get screwed from centering. Whatever, that's not what I'm talking about, all right? What I'm trying to say is, old sealed product. It's time. It's time to make your moves. Or almost, okay, and here's another factor even. Inventory, right? Rudy's saying there's tons of inventory. He's talking about a couple of Weatherlight boxes. A couple. There used to be 10 or 20 available at any given time. It's not like that anymore. How many boxes of Urza Saga are out there? A couple. available, you know, without tapping resources and looking for it, you know. It's just it's getting sparse on a lot of fronts, sparser than any other buyout, and this is the bottom. So buy what you can, because when the buyout happens, when it shifts, man, I don't even know. I don't know if it ever will shift like that again. But if it does, I mean, look. All I can say is, you saw what happened to the video game market, right? That took place in a matter of like 3 to 5 years. It was put into play by just a small group of individuals, including a grading company and an auction house. I believe it is, I don't want to name names if I don't know it offhand. I think Heritage and Wada. I think that's it, like, pretty sure. Anyway. And the guy who owns Heritage, if you look at the history, go back into the 80s, he did it with coins in the early 80s. So much so that there was like, government action and everything. If these people set their sights on obviously they like collectibles. What happens when they target something else like Pokemon, right? If they target that, we get the backwash. What happens if it targets the actual OG, the grandpa of them all, Magic, huh? What happens then in collectible card games? I mean, not only would they be able to make some crazy moves with low amounts of capital, like shift the market with just a couple mil. Imagine you had 5 to 10 mil, right? And you bought every available Arabian Nights card on the market. And then new stuff comes in, you buy it, and you do that for like a month or two. Just wipe out the market. Wipe it out. It wouldn't take that much because there's not a lot out there. What then? What happens to the prices? Do they blow up? Are they real? Are they artificially inflated? I don't know. But what I do know is trading card games have public figures that are able to influence the market behind them. So if that starts to happen, I don't know, man. It could be really freaking crazy. There's just a lot of things that scare me almost, with thoughts like, is what I have all that I'll be able to ever get? I don't know. That's crazy, right? I'm going to be, especially because of this stupid $2,000 plus, I'm going to authenticate your authenticated slab or card. What is eBay thinking? Aside from that, I'm thinking of taking down like all my high-end, older 4 Horsemen stuff. I just don't think the market is appreciating where that stuff is right now. I'm just going to list it at crazy prices because, at least if someone wants it, they'll talk to me. We could talk about that. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that these 4 Horsemen, we're already seeing it with antiquities, okay? Like, think about this. Dan opened boosters, right? He bought 2 boxes from Heritage. I was involved with another box. That's 3 boxes. There was 32,500, I believe, boxes of antiquities made. That's 1/10,000 of the entire print run right there. In between me and Omen Boosters. Bro. Okay, guys, look, this has gone long enough. Gone on long enough. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. This is Ed with Dual Brain MTG. Buy your reserve list cards now and as minty as possible, and have patience. Don't freak out. Just wait. We're talking a matter of 6 months to 6 years. But I think it's going to happen, and I think it's going to be bigger than a lot of people expect on certain things too, like high-end grades. Those are disappearing. Mint is a thing of the past. All right, peace out, guys. Later. Talk to you soon. Patrons, you're the best. If you're not a patron already, please consider doing so for, box breaks and all that. You're going to buy reserve list cards today. Use the TCG Player affiliate link. It helps a lot, and it's free to use. Peace out, everybody. Later.